Research shows that at one point or another in your lifetime, there's a good chance you'll have a compact sedan like this Volkswagen Jetta TDI. Usually people get it when they're really young and starting out, or when they're empty nesters, older, they don't need a big vehicle. But at some point or another, you're gonna get one, and this is certainly one of the better ones to get. Now you have a lot of choices. From Japan, you've got vehicles like the Honda Civic, the Toyota Corolla, Nissan Sentra. Those are the heavyweights. You've got some other great competitors from Korea, like the Elantra. And in America, they've got some great competition too. You've got the Cruze now, the Dodge Dart, and the Ford Focus. But one thing that sets the Volkswagen Jetta apart is the fact that it's engineered in Germany. Even though it's built in Mexico, it's still engineered in Germany, and that translates into a world-class European ride that none of those competitors can offer you. Another thing that separates the Jetta from the herd is the fact that Volkswagen is committed to diesel technology. Now, up until this year, they've been the only diesel, and in fact, as of right now, they're still the only diesel, but Chevy Cruze is coming around the corner. The next couple of months, they will be offering a diesel, so now the Jetta TDI will have some competition. But I gotta tell you, this thing is really impressive. It's got 236 pound-feet of torque, 140 horsepower, all from a 2-liter turbo diesel injection engine, and it's a lot of fun to drive. So if you're an enthusiast and you want to get some good fuel economy, this could be your ride. 30 miles per gallon in the city, 42 on the highway, but I gotta tell you, some of us have reached as far as 50, even 55 miles per gallon on the highway. This diesel technology is amazing, and I wish more car companies would adopt it. Volkswagen benefits from being part of the Volkswagen, Audi, Porsche group by having some great design. I think the Jetta looks more sophisticated, again, this is my opinion, than any other vehicle in the segment. It looks good, and for $23,000 to get diesel technology, that kind of fuel economy, is a great value. Another thing I really love about this vehicle is that it's available with a 6-speed manual transmission. Imagine that, all that great fuel economy and fun to drive. If trunk space is a requirement for you in your next compact sedan search, you gotta look at the Jetta. This thing has a ton of space. In fact, it's got more room than just about anything in the segment. I love the way they've adjusted these 60/40 seats to give you a relatively flat, a little bit of a bulge here, space, so you can almost put a bicycle here with ease. Enough talking about the Jetta TDI specifications. Let's get behind the wheel and let me show you what 236 pound-feet of torque really feels like. I absolutely love the interior of the Jetta TDI. It's very clean, simple, and sophisticated. It has a very German look and feel to it, as you can see. I think it has an industrial look to it, and that makes it very appealing to male buyers. As you can see, there's a ton of torque, and that translates into good acceleration. 0 to 60 in around 8.5, 9 seconds for a vehicle like this. Now, when you compare that to the Sentra we just got out of, that's a brand new vehicle that just got redesigned, 0 to 60 in around 11 seconds. I almost call that car dangerously slow. On top of that, when you want to accelerate from a rolling speed, no problem. You just have all this torque at your fingertips. None of the vehicles we mentioned even come close to these torque numbers. The other two things I want to talk about are steering and seating. I think Volkswagen, being a German car company, really understands what it means to drive a car and not just own a car. And because of that, they put a lot of attention into the steering wheel, into how the vehicle is connected, and the seats. I've never been in a more comfortable compact sedan. I don't think I ever will be. I love what they're doing. So if driving is important to you, I love Volkswagen and I love what they've done with the Jetta TDI. I am looking forward to driving the Cruze diesel, but for now, this is the king of TDIs. If you simply assess the Jetta on features, there's a good chance the other vehicles like Corolla and Civic and even some of the newer ones like Elantra will win out, because they do give you more features, but it's the things you don't see. It's how this car drives, how it handles, how safe it is. It's all those things that make this a Volkswagen, which is why I think it's a top pick.